My sons, gang, gang, gang. Fortification squad, love to your mothers. I hope you're doing well and looking after each other in these turbulent times. We're all we've got, people. If you're new to the channel or the stream, please do smash the hell out of the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, as we proceed to give you what you need. Let's not waste any time, because today, my fraudulent friends, this afternoon, this evening, special moments have been created. In fact, this weekend has been a roller coaster of emotions for the football fan. It's been a busy couple of days. We will start with a hello to the lads, to the gang. I see you. Much love to your mothers. I will be coming to you. But first, hold on. I'm detecting fraudulence. This is the truth. The facts are that we have just seen one of the most incredible moments in Premier League history. A bullet header from the footballing gods as Allison Becker rises like a salmon out of water to win the game for Liverpool in the 95th minute. Yeah? The 95th minute. The most sensational header. I mean, we can't break through. We've had 26 opportunities. We've created 25. They keep going. Just the stats. 25 chances created. We can't do anything. It's a brick wall. Allison Becker stands up, says, "Hold my beer." Yeah, hold my fucking... What would it be? It would be a fucking Caparina, yeah? He said... that is one of the most sensational moments in Premier League history. A goal worthy of keeping Liverpool in the hunt for Champions League football. And it looks like it's written, doesn't it? There is something about the way that this is all coming together that says Liverpool may well end up with Champions League football, despite the fact that this has been one of the most ridiculously difficult seasons for them for a number of reasons. You could argue that this will be much in the same way as Wenger keeping Arsenal relevant for so long with so many frauds on board. Could be one of Jurgen Klopp's finest achievements. Anyhow, as I was saying, much love to all of you for joining me. I see you in the chat. If you are new around here, please do say something. Get involved. Yeah. This is our moment. We're doing late night fraudulence early evening fraudulence. The Fraudulencia HQ busy tonight with a live episode of For the People. So I thought I'd hit you early, especially as there is some exciting stuff going on in football as we speak. Indeed. As I say, though, it has been a busy couple of days. We've got quite a lot to be talking about. And as always, as an Arsenal fan, you're basically giving up on life on a daily basis. Yeah, you've accepted that football isn't for you anymore, and you may as well check out. I don't even know why you're watching this video if you're an Arsenal fan, to be quite honest with you. You can log off now, but I mean, don't actually, but you can log off now. Yeah, Irrelevant FC. When the pressure's off FC. So some of us have switched off, if only slightly. But look, the fact of the matter is we're back. And for that very reason, we will be bringing you the breaking news for that ass. And I had given up. I'd given up, okay? And then Fabrizio Ravanelli's illegitimate son has gone on Twitter. Yeah, he's on the old Twitter. Yeah. He's talking about Willian is potentially leaving the club and going to, wait for it, wait for it, MLS. Oh, MLS. Willian. Is this the level of player that Arsenal have been signing then? It's a confusing one. Willian going to MLS. I mean, let's not beat around the bush. This is beautiful scenes. It really is. It is bare-chested parties in the streets of North London type beautiful scenes. It is soaking wet hair from the copious amounts of alcohol in plastic pint cups flying through the air. It's good times back in North London. Yeah, dreamy stuff. It's funny, isn't it? How so often we actually become the very thing that we hate the most. Because just when I thought that I'd had enough of football, they sucked me right back in. Yeah? What a difference a day makes. What a difference. I thought I was done with VAR. This is the truth. I really thought that I'd had enough. But what a difference a day makes. 24 little hours. Oh, 24 beautiful little hours. Let's talk about it, shall we? I mean, it is one of the biggest games in football, the FA Cup. Arsenal have a rich history. I love the FA Cup. The Emirates FA Cup. Yeah, that's potentially ours. Should be ours. Chelsea having problems getting over the line with this one, aren't they? As I say, I was totally done with VAR. And forgive me, but this is all we've got. Yeah, this is all we've got. I will enjoy myself. Thank you very much. Yeah. I'm not the one bottling it on the big stage. Huh? Just when you thought you had enough of VAR, she pops her beautiful little head up and makes a game of it, or at least kills the game, as it were. I have actually got a beautiful little clip that I want to play you here. I mean, the scenes. Buzzing, absolutely buzzing. Huh? Come on! Yeah! You got to love it. VAR just killing lives, yeah? Ending lives, yeah? Jubilation, celebrations, over the moon, pandemonium, huh? And VAR says, huh? Oh. 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 Yeah? Oh. Oh. Oh, it's a goal. Oh, you couldn't write it. In the what? When? In the last minute of the game. Oh dear. I felt a bit sorry for the guys who were celebrating, wildly in the corner. You could see Olivier Giroud had just come on and thought that he'd done it again. He'd done it again! Another trophy with no goals! But not this time. Not this time. And I did enjoy that. I'm not going to lie. VAR, you got me there. You really got me. I'm usually not really that fond of the way that it kills emotions, but it was quite funny, especially to see headlines like this one from Thomas Tuchel afterwards saying they scored a goal from nothing, otherwise Leicester don't win. Like, that's a bad thing. Like, scoring a goal out of nothing is... What? That's great. That's awesome. And it was a special goal. We will be getting to that because I spent the most excruciating morning, I will say, on the sofa. Absolutely finished. Curled up. Dying, close to death. Yeah. Feeding myself with all kinds of liquids, juices. Acai berries, fruit bowls, because I've been recovering from my first night out for about 2 years, lads. This is the truth. An evening spent with a few friends celebrating Willian's imminent departure. Yeah. So lo and behold, when I'm sat on the sofa watching Chelsea Football Club against Leicester City. The big build-up, hour upon hour of Thomas Tuchel wankfest. Yeah? Forgive me. The second coming of Thomas Tuchel has hit a slight bump. There has been slight turbulence. And, for balance, let's just say as well, this narrative of Leicester being these plucky little village team, yes, you're everyone's favourite second team. We love that. But can we have it right? Leicester's owner is got more money than Liverpool's owner, right? But I watched anyway. These beautiful scenes unfold with a sense of pride, because I've been watching Yuri, the little chunky boy Tielmans, since he was about 15, playing for Anderlecht, drilling one from long range into the top corner past Kepa Arreza. Oh, mate, biggest fraud in the game, with the most incredible record when it comes to saving shots that go into the top corner. Please listen to this. He has faced 7 shots on target that have gone into the top corner either side. That's 3 on one side and 4 on the other. Guess how many have gone in? All 7. Sensational goal, though, from a teenager who, it confused me when I was watching him at Anderlecht, because he was ridiculously small, but quite clearly bodying grown men on a weekly basis. And I didn't understand why people weren't taking a chance. He's developed himself, I guess, at Monaco, but in part, basically, as part of this beautifully balanced Leicester midfield that they've shocked Chelsea. They have shocked Chelsea because everyone would have written them off. And they have brought home Leicester City's first FA Cup in the club's history, and make no mistake about it, Chelsea were not bad. They were not bad at all, apart from a first half which was absolutely dead. It was very dead, and they left themselves with a lot to do, perhaps too much. But Kasper Schmeichel absolutely hell-bent on being a hero, being the difference, emulating his father with some sensational saves that will be replayed for years to come. And what was special about this FA Cup win? What was special about VAR interrupting this game and saying, no, do you know what? We don't need extra time, right? We've got our storyline. We've got our little narrative. Thank you very much. This is good enough. Kasper Schmeichel, one of many, but an example of those who really get it. Leicester City, an example of a club who seem to get it, and an ownership who were involved in some of the most emotionally charged, beautifully glorious scenes of emotion I've ever seen. Honestly, I couldn't do a video afterwards because I didn't want to go viral for crying again. We've done that one already, ticked off the list. It got me. It really got me. It is a very, very special story, and a real 2 fingers up to this Big Six thing, or this European Super League thing, and it made me think about everything that has happened. And Vichai took over the club in 2010, I believe. They won the league in 2016 or 17, and we have obviously had tragedy and loss, but to win the FA Cup in 2021, it means the world. It also goes a long way to solidifying Leicester as one of the Premier League's elite clubs, and for his son was one of the most touching moments. It really was. And it makes me think as well that it is important that we look at how long it is since certain clubs have won a trophy of any sort in this sport. Okay, in England, in this country, what's important? Okay, the big trophies, the big clubs. These are the Dons who've been active most recently. Leicester City, the most recently active club, and having won the Premier League as recently as, 4 years ago, they are solidified as, top drawer, really. Respect them. Yeah? Respect their name. Trophies equals success. And they have got an incredible scouting team that have just managed to almost forget about the fact that they have lost two truly world-class players, and also made mad profit in the process on a whole bunch of others, bringing in cut-price deals that have ended up being sensational acquisitions. The list is long. Ndidi, one of my current favourites. Manchester City 5 days ago, I mean, they do not stop. They do not stop. It is truly frightening how dominant Manchester City are. Arsenal, USA, my club, 200... What? Oh, hold on, wait. Oh, are we counting the Community Shield? Is that what... Okay, all right, whatever. 324 days since Liverpool won a trophy. Chelsea, 717. And it looks like if they don't win that Champions League final against Manchester City, oh, goodness me, that could go on. Manchester United languishing down along with Wigan Athletic since they've lost one. It's just not good enough, that, is it, really? Swansea City, Birmingham City and Portsmouth all winning a trophy more recently than Tottenham Hotspur. I mean, life has its ups and downs, right? Things do change. Most things do change. Everything comes to an end eventually. But some things, right? Some things are just solidified, etched into being. It was written, they say. All banter aside, that needs to change, and you will lose top players as a result of that fraudulent activity over the longest period of time. Moving on, Jamie Vardy, the fairy tale story continuing for this man, this absolute, what can we call him, cult icon. And also in some small part to Wes Morgan as well, who come on for a bit of injury time. You know, I think both of them together cost £1 million combined fee. And Vardy will almost certainly get a statue. He is surely deserving of a statue. The rise that he has been on from the 8th tier of English football all the way to the top, to play Champions League football, to win the FA Cup, to win the Premier League, to play for England even, and to be incredibly successful at all those levels, is proof that the... You know, I don't want to harp on like I'm fucking Gary Neville or something, but the football pyramid must be protected in this country. It is very important that we are able to provide a path for those with enough potential to make it to the top. And it is beautiful to me anyway. I know that he's been involved in a little bit of controversy. He can be a little bit of a fraud himself, and there's some questionable dietary nutrition going on. But for what he is, I think he's an absolutely epic striker, quintessentially English with unbelievable amounts of talent. And I mean, he just keeps on winning. The decision to stay at Leicester has, as I say, solidified him as an absolute icon. Anyhow, Arsenal Football Club. I know many of you in this chat will be Arsenal fans. I do feel for you, but I am here with you and I'm here for you, okay? Therapy is what I offer, counselling. Hopefully this is another cathartic session for your clot. And Arsenal Football Club, my fucking club, the love of my life and the apple of my eye and the bane of my life, I think it's best to say. Cheers, Mike. It's no surprise that they have been pretending that they're busy by talking absolute nonsense about players that they will never sign. All the reporters on the payroll, the mouthpieces, are back up to their usual tricks because, unfortunately, lads, whilst it is sensational that the end of the season is nigh upon us, that, of course, means that it is now silly season and transfer rumour activity will be prominent. Of course, Arsenal are also doing what they do best, releasing new kits and training gear. Here is the latest offering, and it is an absolutely mint-looking kit. I'm not going to lie. A nod to, what does it say? Inspired by our heroes of '71. All the old boys are going to be turning in their fat little taxis, aren't they? Sorry, what? Look, let's have a look at it, shall we? It is a beauty. It is £100 a ton for a shirt. Exclusive, official. You can get the cheap one for 65. Long sleeved for 70. We've got it all. Yeah, we've got it all, and you've got to love it. So I say, in terms of it being a fashion statement, it really does look like there is no denying that the canon is still the wrong fucking way round, even on the version that they've made an ode to, but whatever. Okay, we will move on for that. I've got to let that go. It is probably never going to change. What is also slightly more interesting to me is the fact that it looks like Aubameyang has just woken up there, but also there's so many of the fucking same people, the same frauds who are officially now on fraud watch, and I want you to start letting these people know by replying to their tweets and posts with hashtag fraudwatch, get the fraud alarms out, because the same people that were screaming Cronky out from the top of the fucking mountains 2 minutes ago, holding up banners at the protest outside the Emiratis, they were saying that they were done with this club, until they showed some actual action and change. The same fucking people are now posting, love the kit, got the new kit, like my picture of me looking sexy in my new kit. And we fucking wonder why we never win. You Dons, you don't get it, do you? It's almost as though there's 3 brain cells in between those little fucking ears of yours. Oh, don't get me started. Wasting my fucking breath. Honestly, you can tell exactly what's going on, who's about what, because it's business as usual for so many, and that is extremely sad scenes. Anyhow, let me know what you think of the kit. Let's give it its ratings out of fucking 10, shall we? It looks like it's been fucking urinated on, I'll be honest. That's my first thing. Whatever. Do you know what I mean? I honestly couldn't care less anymore about a fucking kit. They release 4 of them every year, and if you're spending 4 bills on plastic shit made out of bottles, you got to ask yourself, who's getting mugged off? Who's the mug? And is he the person that I'm looking at in the mirror? The answer is probably yes. Anyway, Cronky out. Do you know what I mean? Fucking sorry, I'll just stop. Anyhow, the season is, of course, done and dusted. It gets to me, though. It really does get to me. Not complicated. It's really not complicated. If you want to hurt them, you've got to hit the pockets, You've got to hit the pockets. And people are like, oh, but they've already sold the kits. Yeah, but if you don't buy them, it's going to have a knock-on effect, isn't it? It's called common sense. Amazing. Common sense. It's the rarest thing out. Yeah? It's like fucking needle in a haystack shit. Anyway, season over, done and dusted. Woo, complete. Yes, get in the bag. Finished, finito. Yeah, 1 game. That's all I care about. 1 game. I don't want to hear about European Super League, Conference League. What was it? Europa National fucking Conference. Whatever. Yeah, fuck off. Not interested. Am I travelling to fucking Kazakhstan to watch 3 fucking qualifying games against teams I've never heard of? No. Drop me out. Yeah. Am I going to be doing... Do you know what is even funnier? You're doing protests in the kit. No. Hold on. I've just clocked it. You're doing protests in the kit, the new kit. You're doing protests in the... You're turning up at the Emirates to buy the kit, and then you're going outside and going, Cronky out, yeah? Fucking hell, special. You, man, are very special. Anyhow, as we can see from this beautiful graphic that has been provided to us by BR Football, no copyright infringement intended. It's another year of fucking domination, isn't it, of the English game? Pep Guardiola getting his 4th consecutive League Cup. Do you want to share him out a little bit, or no? Obviously not. I mean, I'm amazed as well that other clubs haven't clocked this, right? Arsenal Football Club for a long time, and I don't want to harp on about them, but we used the League Cup as an experimental situation, like a science thing where you just throw bits in and see what happens. Like, look, there's a 12-year-old, throw him in. 16-year-old, 15-year-old, 17-year-old. Oh, there's a 40-year-old, throw them in. Oh, you've played no games for 2 years, throw him in. genuinely couldn't have cared less about the tournament, and you could tell from the teams that were being picked, right? Pep Guardiola and Manchester City are trying to create a legacy. They're trying to create a legacy, yeah? Legacy. I'm trying to make it longer. Legacy, yeah? To do that, you need to win trophies. What's the easiest trophy that you can pick up every fucking year because no one seems to give a shit about? The League Cup, the Coca-Cola Cup, the Worthington Cup, the Milk Cup. What else has it been? It's fucking been everything, isn't it? Because it's cheap as fuck. You win about 24p for winning it and 2 Freddos if you're lucky. Yeah, it depends on inflation. City have gone and won it 4 times in a row, and okay, it's not the fucking biggest deal in the world, but what they're doing is they're etching their name into history over this prolonged period of time, and they are dominating the shit out of this game in this country. If they win the Champions League, they have basically done it. They've completed it in incredibly short space of time. And to win the Premier League 3 times in 4 years is sensational. With Leicester City winning the FA Cup being the first time in their history, unbelievable scenes. And look at this fraud in the background. Look at him. Look at the cheek of this absolute fraudulent club. Beautiful to see my club there holding up the one that they all want to win, the biggest one of them all. Is it the widest trophy of them all? The real plate made of pure silver and a beautiful oak varnished finish backward. You've got to love a backward. Jeez. Dear. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Who is actually placed best right now to challenge Manchester City? Will Chelsea be able to stop them in the Champions League final, or will we have more legacy-creating, legacy-defining movements from Manchester City, who, much in the same way as Leicester City, to me at least, are blessed with owners who really are interested in progressing not only the level of football, but the community around them by involving themselves with fans. And people will not see the parallels sometimes because you've been blinded by the narrative that it's little village man against big, the fact of the matter is they are both blessed with owners who are extremely wealthy, obviously in vastly different times, but extremely wealthy. And their focus is on creating an ethos, on creating a community spirit, on improving the local community. I cannot stress to you how amazing it was, even whilst I was living in Manchester, to see it changing around me. Facilities opening up, youth centres opening up, community buildings which have the sole purpose of reinvesting the money that they are clearly bringing to the table in improving the local area. That cannot be underestimated. And the fact that they've done it on the pitch so beautifully, both of them, I have to say. Brendan Rodgers deserves a lot of credit as well. Yeah, it makes me kind of envious. It really does make me kind of envious. It's also not just in England that we're going to focus on tonight, though, lads, because there is right now sensational drama going on across Europe. In fact, over the last couple of days, there have been some sensational scenes of glorious emotion. It has finished now in Spain, and I will get to the league table there very briefly, but the other leagues around Europe have been much more closely contested. The Premier League, it's been a kind of a write-off for quite some time now. Apart from the fact that we're looking for the Champions League places, or European places in general, it's all locked in, relegation sorted, it's all done, done and dusted. Season's over, Arsenal fans can breathe again. Arsenal fans will slowly but surely, you'll see, start popping out of the woodwork. Huh? Oh, you haven't texted me for 2 weeks. Oh, where have you been? Oh, okay. In Turkey, yeah, the Turkish league, Super League. Have a look at this. This is unbelievable scenes. The Turkish league has seen Fenerbahce, Besiktas and Galatasaray all going into the final day of the season with a chance of winning the league. Besiktas lifting the title after finishing, as you can see, on level points. Level points on the final day with Galatasaray. So, look, forget the fact. I still can't get over. I'm actually still buzzing from Allison's header. The goalkeeper. And let's not forget that West Brom were actually robbed in that game. One of the most fraudulent moments, actually, of the Premier League season. That it's surely fixed. It's surely fixed in some way, or the gods are conspiring to gift Liverpool Champions League football. But I thought they were robbed, West Brom, if I'm honest. I don't understand why that wasn't given. It was obstruction of the view. But anyhow, this is unbelievable scenes. Besiktas winning the league by 1 goal. On goal difference by 1 goal. You could not get anything closer. But in France, where things have just kicked off on the penultimate match day of the season, things are also incredibly close. Right, can I get a live version of that? Yes, indeed. We have got a live version of this. So as we can see, at the very top of the table, we have got Lille, who are currently playing against Saint Etienne and need 4 points, I believe, to guarantee the title, which in itself is sensational. Pochettino has no excuse, really, for not winning the league. I'm sorry. What? You're not winning Ligue 1. Anyhow, I'm really hoping that they can get over the line with this, if only because I can't tell you. But basically, I'm really hoping that they get over the line with this. It would be very good for us as a channel. Big things would be happening. Yeah, we want Lille to win the league. I'm just stressing that, Joe. So yeah, cheers. PSG currently playing against Rennes, and that is going to be a game which they expect to win. They're currently 13th, Saint Etienne 11th, and they have been in good form, beating Marseille and Montpellier in their last 2 games. But obviously sensational scenes there unfolding. Now, next up on that list, my sons, as we go around and we will be getting to Spain, yes, where it is also incredibly close. But I mean, this is my little segue into that, really. We're moving from Manchester City to Pep Guardiola, to Pep Guardiola's daughter, who has been spotted kissing Dele Alli. Incredible scenes. Got my son, trying to get his way, trying to escape the trophy barren drought that his club have been on, by facilitating a move to Manchester City in the most covert way humanly possible. Family ties. Yeah. Tottenham's Dele Alli seen kissing Manchester City bosses Guardiola's daughter Maria. Okay, Dele, Dele is out here. Are you hearing this?
I heard it.
Dele's out here making moves. He needs to leave Spurs. He wants to go to City. Look, can you make it happen? I don't want to deal with any agents, so I've got to pay stupid amounts of fees. Inside information. Yeah? Let's have a look at the exclusive picture that Marca have dropped. Right now, I should stress that Maria Guardiola has come out and said, "Look, we're just friends, okay? Nothing more going on." But as Marca's picture demonstrates, it would appear that whoever this person is has a little bit more going on than just friends. It's fun. Hey, the lads. What I really want to know is how Dele Alli has so swiftly gone from this to looking like this. Now, my head is gone. It's genuinely like, what's going on out here, lads? Is this what the Dons are doing when they go to the barbers? Have you seen this?
Yeah, I'm just seeing it.
Now look,
I didn't know he had that much hair to do it. He's got extensions.
You didn't know he had that much hair to do it. Well, the thing is, love, are these extensions? Look, What do you...
If it went
Listen,
from
right,
previous pictures of that,
do you know how long it takes to grow dreadlocks? Huh?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Right? Okay. I have got the real DNA to be growing dreadlocks.
I
Huh?
don't.
The full-on history, right? And it would take years to be growing the real dreadlocks that appear to be flowing from this young mixed race excellence head. How on earth has Benjamin Button fast-forwarded time here? Extraordinary hair growth that we have only seen on the likes of Adama Traore, who is incidentally the only footballer or the only man I've ever seen wear 7 consecutive different haircuts to different away games. How is this happening, right? And more to the point, how are they staying on your head? Because I don't understand. I really don't get it. Am I like doing myself a disservice by actually growing my hair? Do I need to just... Anyway, it's for another time. In other news, some of the top stories that are breaking for that ass. Please do like the video as well if you're enjoying the content. Smash the hell out of the subscribe button and turn those bell notifications on, unless you are the biggest bell end of them all. Thank you. Zinedine Zidane, Zizou, the legend himself, has made it clear to Real Madrid's players last week, apparently, that he's had enough. He's done. For whatever reason, he has told his players that he will not be staying past this season, even though there is a year left on his contract. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work in terms of compensation, or whether he just kind of has voided that by saying that he wants to leave. But it does look like he is done, and the run must come to an end, as with all things. Right? Madrid have, of course, been looking elsewhere, and apparently contacted Massimiliano Allegri 3 years ago, and Allegri is up for the job. They've had a meeting last week, apparently the first meeting, and it does look like this is potentially going to be happening. However, I should stress that the news that's come out of the man himself's mouth, the horse's mouth, is that he is not going to be doing that. This is not going to be happening. So it is, I guess, what you believe. But look, those are the rumours. My sons, let's sit by the fire for a second. Let's take it all in. Let's go through some of the fraud gang's comments. We've been going left, right and centre. It is very close in Spain, in La Liga. But it does look like Barcelona have blown it. They've done themselves out of any opportunity or chance that they had of pipping Atleti or Real, who are still in it, to win it on the final day of the season, or going into the final day of the season, as Barcelona have lost today. Sensational scenes of unglorious emotion as Celta Vigo have got the better of Barca at the Camp Nou, which is... you know, just one of those things, I guess. Unfortunate. However, it should be a fantastic final day. Atleti really do have it in the bag. Unless they slip up, it is theirs. Let me know your thoughts. If you want to see the table, I'm getting a couple of people saying they want to see the table. We don't know what you're talking about. Give us the reference point. My sons, sisters, and fellow frauds of the freeloading world, I've got you. There we go. As you can see, incredibly close. Atleti on 83 points going into the final game against Valladolid. Real Madrid with the final game against Villarreal, and Unai Emery's side will surely be harder to break down. Oh no, that's just Arsenal, because Celta Vigo scored 4 against them last week. Not bitter at all. Throw some salt on those chips. Okay, Atleti with the win today, a 2-1 win against Osasuna, but Real Madrid also winning against Athletic Bilbao. Sevilla also out of it now that they have been smashed by Unai Emery's Villarreal side, the Yellow Submarine, doing their thing. We shall move the conversation on very briefly, because I do want to go through the chat. I have seen the fraud gang in the building. Much love to your mothers if you have been joining in. Green Man says, so buzzing. I work night shift UK, late night fraudulence before 11. Okay, we're early gang today. for that reason alone. If you enjoy late night fraudulence actually being early evening fraudulence, please do show your appreciation by smashing the hell out of the like button so that I understand. Thank you. It's also good for the algorithm and helps the channel to grow. Cheers. Alex Sandusky says, the Tielmans goal and Allison goal is the reason why I watch and love this game. Indeed. Indeed. Tielmans' goal was that stuff of Roy of the Rovers. It was comic book stuff. It was the thing that kids dream of when they grew up watching the FA Cup, and it really, I think, held more importance than it does today. I think it's still incredibly important, but in terms of the financial implications, it's just undeniable that the league and Champions League are bigger. But that goal has solidified, you know, a new piece. It's written new history for Leicester City, and that cannot be underestimated. It was also a special goal. Absolute pingers. Yeah? Is Kepa culpable? Would Mendy have saved that? I think the jury's out. I think we'll never know. Who knows? Who cares? They lost. Get over it. Will they lose against Manchester City, though? Oh, it would be so painful. It would be so glorious. It would be football being saved. I don't know if Man City can be called the saviours of football, but they actually did give me a little bit of life. So we'll give them a little bit of credit. Ali Howitt says, Motherwell giving free season tickets to fans who bought one last season. Wow. Any billionaire clubs in England doing similar? Let's give a shout out to Motherwell's ownership, who are giving, I repeat, giving free season tickets to fans who bought one last season. That is unbelievable scenes. And that is something that I think really people have connected with Leicester City with, if only because it doesn't matter whether it's a free donut, a free beer, a free ticket, a free welcome pack, or a free we miss you message. They all mean something and show that you care. Most clubs, especially the big Premier League clubs, who are more used to rinsing their fans of every penny that they have to their name, don't really have anything in mind apart from new kits and how else they can exploit and manipulate young minds into parting with their hard-earned cash and pocket money. Yeah, £100, fucking hell, joke. Noah Wheeler, you are the biggest fraud of the day. Much love to your mother for joining in, and welcome to the True Fraud Gang Members Club. Massively appreciated. Mitchell Costello says, Allison, I love that man, indeed. Amir Pepper says nothing, but he is the newest member of the... Wow, mate. Special scenes from Amir Pepper. Welcome, my son, welcome. Danny Gavin says, amazing scenes by Allison today. Cheers from Seattle. Seattle, home of the brave, home of Starbucks. Incredible. Now, we do believe that the AFC Bell has been tweeting, and he's made a return, hasn't he? A lot of people are going to be getting excited with these silly season tweets. We're being linked basically to Ryan Bertrand, lads. I don't know how you feel about this, but Ryan Bertrand's move to Arsenal is something that is popping up left, right and centre. Let's just switch over here and have a little butcher, shall we? At the headlines, I've only got to type his name into Google to see Leeds United are also interested in him. Arsenal transfer news. Gunners hope to beat Manchester City to Ryan Bertrand signing. Is he being linked to Manchester City because of this kind of history of Pep Guardiola shouting at him on a pitch or telling him that he's really good and you should be playing better than that? Why don't you do more? All that kind of stuff that he was going on about. Is that what we're doing here, or is he actually a Manchester City target? We don't know. The fact of the matter is that Arsenal are being reported to be ready to make an actual contract offer to Ryan Bertrand, and you know, one of Twittersphere's favourite tweeters, the AFC Bell, has said that the interest has been stepped up and that, the offer's coming imminently. Let me know your thoughts. Is Ryan Bertrand the answer to Arsenal's problems? Will Ryan Bertrand close the gap on the top six? Will Ryan Bertrand bring Arsenal back to their heyday? And can Ryan Bertrand improve the Arsenal squad to, defensively, basically? Can he add something to a young defence? Can he be a backup to Kieran Tierney? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please do subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. There are so many people in here who are not subscribed to the channel. I can see you, Analytical data is showing up and your name pops up next to Fraud Watch. Okay, DYGRTYGGG, that name, says Reynolds refunded all our staff that took cuts during COVID. Wrexham will be in the Premier League soon. Manny Smith is the nicest man ever. Okay, Wrexham, why have they been bought? Wrexham Football Club, they've bought this football club to make a Netflix show. Is that what's going on? Let's go on the official website. What's going on the official website? Okay, here we go. What's going on here then? Replica shirts from just £12. That's decent, isn't it? Bloody hell. You couldn't get one Arsenal sock for £12. Fucking jokers. They're winning games against Boreham Wood. Wow. That's actually big. Wrexham came from 2-0 down to win 3-2 in a dramatic afternoon at Meadow Park. Jesus. Look, I've questioned this. I've questioned it. I can't even pretend, just because I'm uncomfortable with football clubs being made into Amazon series and being taken advantage of for financial gain. But I guess everything is, isn't it? Ultimately, my only real memory of Wrexham Football Club is them beating Arsenal on a very soggy evening. I think in the FA Cup, actually, in that banana kit. Hopefully they can make a return, because it's always nice to see the old returning to the fore. We are going to stick with Arsenal news for a second, because there has been more fraudulence occurring on a grand scale. Arsenal linked, of course, recently with Spotify's CEO and founder, Daniel Ek, who has made a statement. And he has also been placed on fucking Fraud Watch, because I've had enough of this bullshit running up my timeline. How bald is Daniel Ek? Extremely, from the looks of things. How fraudulent is this man? Extremely. And how manipulative has he been by offering a derisory fee which was never going to be accepted by Stan Kroenke or KSE, Kroenke Sports and Entertainment. Kroenke Sports and Entertainment. Kroenke Sports. Yeah? Kroenke Sports. As PSG go 2-0 up. Following reports today, I want to correct the record with attached statements. Okay, here's a statement. He did a fucking statement on notes on his iPhone. On notes. Yeah, on notes. Statement on notes. Statement on notes. Are you serious? You're expecting me to take this seriously? Okay, you've really fucking put some time into this one. Inaccurate reports emerged today. Remerged? Fucking I'll start that again. Can't read. Inaccurate reports emerged today saying, I have not bid. Fucking hell, can't read. Dyslexic. We'll start again. Inaccurate reports emerged today saying, I have not made a bid for Arsenal Football Club. I think it's important to correct the record. Well, it actually fucking isn't, because unless it's successful, or unless you're going to follow it up with another bid, we don't care. But I think it's important to correct the record. This week, an offer was made to both Josh Kroenke and their bankers. Okay, first things first. What? Why are you making what? Is that how it works? So he's just ringing up and going, Josh, mate, 1.8 bill? You up for it? No. Where are the official channels? Yeah. Why are you bidding to Josh when Josh says, I speak for my father, and when I speak for when I speak, my father speaks, and when my father speaks, sometimes he's speaking for me. No. Basically, yeah, you don't open your fucking trap, yeah, unless your father tells you that you can. Yeah? Let's have it right. You are your father's puppet. Yeah? You are the face of your father. Your father is tucked away on a ranch smoking the fattest cigars, drinking $5,000 a glass whiskey. Yeah? The exclusive. It doesn't even taste like whiskey. Yeah? It melts down your throat. Yeah? You don't speak unless Poppy says so. Yeah? Pops says, okay, run along, and you can make it. What? Okay, but anyway, he's made a bid to Josh Kroenke and his bank and their bankers that included fan ownership, a representation at the board. Well, this is wanky stuff. I'm going to tell you that it's wanky stuff, right? He's basically saying, I made an offer that would have included you. You would have had everything. I would have given it all to you. I would have bid for the club, right? I would have bought it all, and then I would have given it to you because you're the fans, and I love Arsenal. This is the same fucking billionaire, yeah, who's mugging off musicians on a daily basis, paying them 0.0000001 of a pence per stream. You're having a fucking giraffe, mate. Yeah, you're having a Michael Bublé. Who are you having on, you bald fraud? Oh, please. Insulting my intelligence again. Arsenal fans, the most vulnerable fan base online, in world. Yeah. Taken advantage again by the next who wants to make a name for themselves. It's very sad. Unfortunately, despite the fact that the offer, right, which he's trying to make attractive for an actual sale, right, for an acquisition, the offer he's trying to make an attractive proposition for Stan or Josh or whoever the fuck it is, right, and he's talking about fan ownership. If he's trying to buy it off Stan, do you think Stan gives a fuck about fan ownership? He said to the fans, "Hey, you, yeah, I want those shares, all of them, now. All of you, give up your shares." He's basically walked into the bank, yeah? He's popped 2 shots in the air. He's gone, everybody down, yeah? Wallets out, phones out, all in the bag. Josh, you little bitch, go and collect all the fucking technology, yeah? Go and collect all the wallets. Come back when you're done. Don't speak unless I fucking say so, yeah? Okay, right. This fucking guy is talking about, I made him an offer, right, where it had fan representation, fan ownership, fan representation at board level. Stan's probably hearing this, or whoever, Josh even is hearing this and going, what? What are you talking about? Huh? You're underestimating the power. You're underestimating the multi-generational wealth that is behind the Kroenke Walmart family. You really don't get it, do you? We're fucked! You don't get it, do you? We're trapped. And unless he has made an offer, a ridiculous offer, why on earth would he sell one of the most valuable assets in his sports portfolio, his sports empire portfolio, his sports and entertainment? Fucking hell, mate, you just don't get it, do you? Look at this fucking fraud. Representation at the board and a golden share for the supporters. Why would that be of any interest to Stan or Josh? Oh no, do you know what? I've just realised, yes, I'll sell it to you, of course, because you're going to help the fans. Oh my God! Fucking hell. These people really think we're thick. They really think we're thick. Okay, cool. Apparently they replied to Daniel saying they don't need the money. Oh, really? Really? Oh my God. Oh, they don't need the... Oh. Fucking hell. I respect their decision. But, oh, there's a but. Don't worry, lads, but. He remains interested. and available should that situation ever change. So basically, if you ever want to sell Arsenal for a fraction of their value, if you ever want to sell Arsenal actually for what you invested in them initially or less, then I will be here to do that, to make that muggy offer so that you can waste years of your life or like what or cash out of the major cash cow that you have to do nothing with, the only self-sustaining, self-sufficient fucking business model in your sports and entertainment fucking sports empire. Yeah. Oh, this is making sense, isn't it? Fuck off, Daniel. Yeah, fuck off. Seriously, fix Spotify and then come back to us, you absolute fraud. Come back to us when you fucking sorted artists out and don't act like you're doing us a favour, mugging everyone else off. We know your name now, and that was the purpose of it. Absolute fucking fraudulence. Cancel your Spotify, Apple Music all the way, yeah? Apple Music, I've cancelled you. I've cancelled it. I don't care about your poxy little playlists. Fucking. Anyway, things like this stress me out. Things like this remind me of why I love this game. Yeah? Is top four actually out of the question? Liverpool's last two games are very winnable. They're very, very winnable. And the confidence will be sky high. Don't slip. Do not slip up at this, the most pivotal moment of them all. Should we have a look at the Premier League table? Where is it? No, that's Dele Alli. The Premier League table. Where are you? Here we go. Sheffield United still currently 1-0 against Everton. Okay, here we go. Liverpool, 63 points with 2 games remaining. I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment section. Who's getting top 4, lads? Who is actually getting that 4th spot? Potentially, in terms of goal difference, I believe Leicester are just ahead of... What is that? That's -2. Oh my God, they're actually level, aren't they? They're level on goal difference. Leicester and Liverpool are level on goal difference. If Liverpool were to win and Leicester were to lose one of those, if Liverpool were to win both of those games and Leicester City were to lose but one, then Liverpool would qualify for the Champions League in 4th place on goal difference. This could all, of course, be changed by the fact that City or Chelsea are going to win the Champions League. So it looks like that might change to 5th. I'm not sure. Maybe someone can clarify that. I don't even know how it works anymore. What is this now as well? This. Are we going to have to do this? Europa Conference League qualification. Oh my good God. Everton and West Ham and Arsenal are, what are we? You're 4 points behind. No, I don't even want that. I don't want anything to do with it. Yeah? Please let me know as well. Is this snobbery? Is it snobbery? Should I be grateful for playing in Europe? Will you follow the club to the end of... I mean, I'm going to watch it anyway. You know I'm going to watch it. I'm a twat, right? I hate myself for fucking watching it. I watch it out of shame, with shame filling my body sometimes, knowing like, you absolute fucking fraud. But, or would it be good for the club? Would it be good to have a year off? You have a fucking rest. Sit your little cart down and think about what you've done. Yeah? Have a little rest. Europe. That pisses me off. It's like I like it when people do charitable things, right? But I'm sorry to say this. I'm not going to give money to all these charities that are fucking thousands of miles away from me if I can see that there are people or communities or causes that need support around me locally. Fix your fucking yard before you start talking shit about other people's. Europe. No. Europe is for dons who can go out. Yeah? You can afford to pay for the drinks. Yeah? You can afford to dress up. Yeah? You can't afford to dress up. You're wearing fucking Primark pants, yeah? No. Have a little rest, get back to work, head down, we go again. Like I said, maybe that's snobbery. Primark pants, maybe you like that little fucking itch. Maybe you like that cheap material scratching up against your privitals. It's not for everyone. Yeah? It's not for everyone. No, it's not. It's a no. I think, much like Andrew Bennett has said in the chat, the Europa League is not respected in the same way as the UEFA Cup was. And again, perhaps there is some kind of snobbery in that, but I think a year out might do Arsenal the world of good. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below anyway. And let me remind you that tonight is a night when 4 go to war. Indeed, my sons. We do have a live episode of For the People podcast dropping tonight at roughly around 10 p.m. So if you're looking for that relationship advice from the agony uncles, please do email the show anonymously at forthepeoplepodcast@gmail.com. We will be talking all the fraudulence, probably a little bit of football because I'm an Arsenal fan and none of them are. They're all Manchester United fans, really. They will be trying to banter me. We will be talking about the hottest topics and also, of course, your situationships and entanglements. Listen, much love to everyone who has joined us tonight. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I will go through some of the comments and questions before we leave. Let's just sit for a second. Gang, I see you getting involved. Wow. Tayan Sholton, mate, you absolute hero. That is much appreciated. He says, I'm a huge fan. I've been watching since 58k subs. Since you've been down lately, wanted to give you something nice. Mate, you're a hero or an absolute legend. Also wanted to let you know that you are a top tier YouTuber, my son. Ah, what? We've got the Tayan Sholton seal of approval. Yeah. You're amongst the Joe Rogans. Wow, man. Fucking hell, that's just elite. Huh? I need the numbers to back that up, though, lads. Can I just say to you, I'd love to be able to say that I agreed, but the numbers don't add up. I'm doing the maths, right? And I will continue to give my all, but I need you to get involved. The more support that you show me, the more it is appreciated, and the more this channel will grow, and we will be able to do bigger and better things. I'm trying to improve the production quality for the studio of the podcast, for example, and that is going to involve a location change, more investment, perhaps even doing up a place itself. So it is a process. Bear with us, we are getting there, and it is expensive, you know. So yeah, the road is long, and you are appreciated. Tayan Sholton, absolute hero. The Silent Whisperer says, thoughts on City's new striker, Fernando Torres or Ferrandowski? I like that. A 4-3 win against Newcastle United. Joseph Willock is looking quite good. He looks like a real athlete, and I'm actually considering bringing him back into the gang. Yeah, we need him back because Arsenal's levels are quite low. And yeah, I mean, Manchester City, oh God, I've just run out of the superlatives for them, unfortunately. It's a great flick that was the shining beacon of those goals for me. It looked like he totally meant it. It just came off perfectly, and it is one of those ones that you've done in the park every now and then, and you're like, oh, I can do that as well. But actually doing it in a Premier League game when you needed most is special. So I don't think that he is the one for them up top, but he could well end up being another shrewd signing, for sure. And he's part of their immediate success, so why not? Is Willock better than Ceballos, says Vice Kuska. Well, yes, I think. I didn't think that I'd be saying that a year ago, but in the God's honest truth, I would rather have Willock than Ceballos. Yes, that is a fact. That is the breaking news for this, and that was late night fraudulencia. Well, early evening fraudulencia. I hope you have enjoyed the stream. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new, and drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. But for now, what I would like for you guys to do is to let me know in the comment section below who you would like to see come onto this channel as a guest for a special collaboration video. Please do drop some names of your favourite YouTubers or not YouTubers, or football YouTubers or not football YouTubers in the comment section below, and I will try to make it happen for you in the very near future. Farzad Ali says, CFC 4-0 down to Barcelona's Women Champions League final, agony everywhere. Chelsea were billed as the biggest thing since sliced bread, weren't they? Well, the biggest thing since sliced bread. Sliced bread isn't big, but you know what I mean. Big weekend for Chelsea. FA Cup final and the Women's Champions League final. They've lost both of those, and they now have to play Manchester City, Pep Guardiola, in the final of the men's version. Let me know your predictions in the comment section below. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. For now, though, my name's been hughwizzy, and this has been a lot of fun. Peace, guys.